easy pickings. All a batsman had to do was just help the ball on its way.
He dropped his arm and fired that in. Thomas. Yeah, that's a welcome delivery. You would like one of those early in your innings to get you going, feel better, breathe better. My 11th circle. Champion shot.
Squeeze that away as well. That's very impressive. That's another very good shot indeed. That's a my 11 circle champion shot.
Initially, he was looking to play that delivery towards extra cover. Thought it's too close to him. Open the face of the bat and placed it beautifully for yet another my 11th circle champion stroke.
That certainly was, and what I like about him is he's got quick wrists. The way he flicks it to gather that pace, so that would mean he's got a couple of boundaries, can afford to dot it up.
He's well coached.
48 for 1.
He'd be able to recover. We got plenty of batsmen to come through. There you go. There's another 6 flying over the boundary. I think we should be able to make this comfortable.
What's the experience been with the Lanka Premier League for you and the rest of the owners of the Stallions?
The Lanka Premier League coming through this year, in spite of all the difficulties, is a great credit to the organizers. It doesn't. It's a difficult task that, in spite of COVID restrictions, in spite of all the troubles that we are facing around the world, to be able to give the people something so that we can give the children a chance to train and hone in their skills, and one day establish a Jaffna cricket club, a professional club that could play in the Sri Lankan league.
Well, the boys have started making a move. Thanks for your time and good luck to you and your plans going forward.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here.
Well, isn't it marvelous? I mean, that's one of their planning to do. And this is big, but has it gone long enough? It's gone high, and oh, he's taken it. Afridi. Can you keep him out of the game?
I'm just thinking of all those fantasy points we'll be getting.
You're right, Mickey. He is like salt in the midst of everything. Shahid Afridi, the captain of this Gladiators team. Maybe a bit of miscommunication, but all is well that ends well. Captain Afridi, safe pair of hands, accounting for another wicket. Number 2 for the Gladiators. Moores has to depart. He's gone for 18, 66 for 2 now.
They get turn off the track. Gone straight over the bowler's head. Avishka Fernando for you, Mickey.
There he goes, there he goes. I told you, he just needs to get a little bit of flow. He can play Avishka Fernando, and he hasn't panicked, and that's what I like. He'll be learning from Shahid Malik, and hopefully he'll take his team, Jack Stallions, over the line, because this will do so much for his learning experience and for his confidence.
Did I read between the lines when you said that?
Clean strike and goes all the way. That's a good shot, good result as well.
Jaffna Stallions, they are playing some intelligent cricket. They are denying their wicket-taking options. Wickets, and they are going after the part-time bowlers. And so far, and whenever you get the opportunity, you go after the bowler like this. What a hit that was.
Great.
Yeah, Laurie Evans needed something, needed to get a move on.
Reaching out of the middle again, and that's gone for 4. I'm liking the fact that China Ma's playing these shots.
Check for. Yeah. R1 1 1 1 1 1. 2 2 2 2 2 2 2.
2020. Win together.
Righto, here we go. We are not too far away from getting our second game underway on day 3. Now, at one stage, we didn't think that Hambantota was going to be busy at all. There was so much action out the middle, but we have some good news for you. We're going to be getting underway at this terrific stadium, which was blue before because it was totally covered because we had 3 hours of seriously solid rain. The ground staff were sensational. They got out there, got the covers out, the whole ground was covered, and that's what they do in Sri Lanka. It's so effective, and it took them no time whatsoever. And then suddenly the rain stopped.
With their lines, their lengths, Batman.
Nowhere, and his bowl at. Unfortunately, the bowling with him. That's a good one. That's back. They have to.
Now, welcome back. Just to let you know that after 3 hours of rain, we have got a game eventually, in case you're just joining in. It's 5 overs aside, so it's going to be helter-skelter out there. And it's going to be a situation where I'm sure both teams are going to want to play well in these conditions, which are going to be a little bit slippery underfoot. And it's going to be a situation also where the batsmen are going to be favoured. There's no doubt about that, because if the ball just travels on this wet outfield, I think there's also going to be problems for some of the bowlers to have a good grip of the ball. Right, just very, very briefly, what is the key to winning this sort of game in your mind?
A very tough question. Things need to go your way.
Yeah.
I guess, as usual, just hold your nerve and believe in what you need to do. Because plans, there's no room to breathe, so you just got to hope for the best. So I'm not really sure what exactly you can say. You got to hope that something comes your way and you're able to grab it.
So who are the real out-and-out match winners in this game?
For the Gladiators, you can't look past Afridi.
Yep.
And Andre Russell for the Kings. In such a situation on the ground, because they don't hit it along the ground. You better correct yourself there.
You think it's going to be flying there all over the place? It's not going to be in the ground too much.
Outfield don't matter.
Okay, righto. Okay, we are ready, I think, now to go downstairs for the toss. Let's go down and speak to the captains and find out more from Roshan Abasinghe.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we do have magnificent news. I know you've been waiting for some cricket, and indeed we are having cricket. Now, before I say
blood to them. Righto, that's a no-brainer, isn't it? Win the toss and look to bowl first, chase down the 5.
Yes, yes. You got to know what you're chasing, because it's very difficult to set those targets and how you're going to go about it. You just hope that you hit the opposition hard as you start, just to work on those nerves and then try and take it from there.
Right, let's just have a bit of a chat about one of the 2 of the key players for the Colombo Kings. I want to start with Angelo Matthews. I mean, in this sort of game, this is really important for him to perform, and it's tailor-made, I guess, to a certain extent.
For himself as well, because there's still a lot more matches, so even not in this context, for him to come to form, and if a captain is in form and he's able to perform, it's so much easier to get the mob to follow you. Otherwise, you're just doing too much talking. It's always better with action. And that's where Afridi in this situation is in a better position after yesterday's knock.
Right. Okay, and he looks like he's enjoying himself and having a bit of fun out there as well. Dinesh Chandimal played really nicely in their previous game.
Gee, I liked the way he batted. It was so easy, so controlled. He knew where to hit it. And that was more like the Dinesh Chandimal, the young Dinesh Chandimal who came onto the scene, where he was very instinctive and was not afraid to play his shots. As responsibility came on to him, he started being very defensive. So now he's broken free from that. But today I think it's a different game, because it's very much shorter. He's still a good batsman, though he can play his shots. But it'll be interesting to see how he manages the mindset.
80 off 46 for Dinesh Chandimal. Now, we saw Afridi having a chat to the Gladiators. Right now, I'm sure Angelo Matthews and also Herschel Gibbs, I mean, he's pretty laid back with no Herschel. What will he be saying to his charges?
Let's just do it. Let's just play what comes in front of you. Let's not have too many plans. What's there? Let's take it. Let's do it.
So you don't go into this sort of, well, there's Andre Russell, so he looks like he's moving to the sidelines to maybe get the pads on. There's Afridi. I mean, it's quite extraordinary with the number of cricket that he's played in this format, that his runs per over is 6.71. I mean, that's amazing for Afridi.
Even yesterday, it was very difficult to get away. It's just that last over that he bowled that ran away from him. He's got this difficult style. He bowls wicket to wicket. He's not really a big turner of the ball, but that change of pace, very difficult to pick up. And in our days, I mean, he's been playing for ages, because he's played a lot of cricket with me, and I've retired 13 years. We used to, at certain times, most times, look to play him as a seamer, because that was easier to handle him because of the pace.
We saw that shot, the quick shot also of Andre Russell just running off the park. So there's a clue. He's either going to be opening or batting 3. I'm going opening. You're saying 3. You haven't changed your mind?
No, but it's a no-brainer. Andre Russell has to be involved. He can't put his heels up. He's got to be ready.
Yep. Okay. Righto. So we are got some really good news here. We have got a game underway, and we have had the toss. And the news is that Afridi has won the toss, and they are going to bowl first, the Galle Gladiators. There's a look at the Colombo Kings. Raj, just run us through that lineup.
Yeah, Chandimal and Evans, they opened the other day, so they stay at the top. I'm sure that would change. Drummond has been included. There's Tixile De Silva, Andre Russell, Angelo Matthews. So all of those players are really going to move up that order. Isara Udana as well. He can be a match winner, so don't be surprised if he bats at 3 or 4. Down with the bowlers, there's Amir Alfonso, Dushmantha Chamira, who looked good, who got it through briskly. And I like the look and the attitude of K.S. Ahmed.
We've got to say well done to the attitude of Udana the other day, because he was terrific in the Super Over and also just before that. You know, if you look at the Galle Gladiators as well, there's a couple of guys there I'm sure you want to highlight and talk about. We've talked about Afridi, obviously.
Gunathilaka, Azam Khan, they're both good hitters, so they'll be at the top of the order. Afridi is there, Jayasuriya, so they're the ones who are going to have to move up to take control. Coming to the bowling, Mohammad, Amir and Afridi, look to them to bowl, do the bulk of the bowling. He'll have to find an over from somewhere else.
And Mohamed Amir, again, senior pro, he's going to have to step up.
Of course, no doubt about it. He did bowl his heart out yesterday, but to no avail. But you don't write off players like that. They haven't been, I mean, that's a very good reason that they've been around for so long and have been doing so well for so long.
Righto. Okay, Russ, thanks very much for your views. We'll hear you briefly tonight in the commentary box as well. Righto, so we are not too far away now from this game. It is going to be fascinating to watch. It is going to be action-packed. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to join our commentators.
Second match of this doubleheader on the Super Saturday gets going quite late. If you're in Sri Lanka, we hope that you're locked on for the entertainment. It's the Galle Gladiators up against the Colombo Kings. Earlier at the toss, Shahid Afridi winning the toss and electing to bowl first. Good decision by him. He wants to see what's the target. And it's a 5-over affair. Colombo Kings making one change to their team. Daniel Bell-Drummond in the side for Manpreet Goni. Bell-Drummond, an international from the UK. And they'll be hoping to back up their win. Galle Gladiators, on the other hand, making two changes. Dananjaya Lakshan in, the right-handed medium pacer, and Zazai, the Afghanistan international, in the side for this 5-over affair. Well, I mentioned it's a 5-over affair, and that's because we've had a lot of rain between matches. 5 overs per side. Two bowlers can bowl a maximum of 2 overs. One bowler can bowl a maximum of 1. Not a lot to think about there for the captains. The focus will be on the batting and also keeping the ball dry. Evening to Amir Sohail. Roshan Abasinghe. What can we expect?
Evening. Roshan, Darren, and good evening to all.
Good evening, Amir.
I think it's going to be fireworks. 5 overs. And if you look at both the teams, they have powerhouses in their lineup. Azam Khan, Zazai, and Gladiators. And then when you talk about Colombo Kings, they've got plenty. Their captain is a very dangerous player. In the previous game, we saw the wicketkeeper batsman playing so well. So, exciting times ahead.
See, what I like about this is, I mean, at the toss, I mean, when you looked at the body language of the captains, I mean, they might be saying something, but it could be completely different with the body language. But both of them were very, very eager to play. So this is excellent. I mean, it could be 5 overs. You know that it's a tough call. It's a lottery. I mean, it's not fair. But I like the spirit. I like the fact that they're on the park. They're willing to go. We spoke about the ground staff. And I think we need to just emphasize on the fact of rain. The covers were almost inundated with water, and ground staff have.
And the curator, because the pitches he's been producing, they're ideal for T20 cricket. And you mentioned about the captains, how keen they are to get out and play this game. They know quick game is a good game.
Well, we've had 3 hours of rain, and you mentioned, Roshan, how good the ground staff has been here. They've been able to cover the pitch, secure the surface. The pitch looks in very good condition. Yes, there's a bit of dew. There's a little bit of that spillover from the rain. But we're having cricket, and I think this will produce a very entertaining affair. T20 cricket at its very best.
Well, as we know that Gladiators have already lost. Colombo Kings have won. So it will be very interesting if the Gladiators can overcome the Colombo Kings. The points table will just open up.
Yeah, they were off the boil in the previous game. So many mistakes were committed by Galle Gladiators. They're out here to redeem themselves, but it's not going to be easy. Andre Russell. Oh, he's a dynamite. He can destroy any bowling attack in the world on his day.
Darren, perfect setup. Perfect setup. Tixila De Silva can hit the long ball. Andre Russell, Amir just said, and up against very good bowling. And I'm hoping that we'll have some sixers and fours raining from both sides to just try and make it so entertaining.
Haven't you had enough of rain, mate?
Mohamed Amir, always potent with the new ball, so it's not going to be a walk in the park for this batting pair as we count down for some royal entertainment. If you just joined us, it's a 5-over affair. The umpires, Rohita Kotachi and Pragit Rambukwella. Bit of seam movement, you will get that lateral movement. We spoke about the moisture, the rain on the surface.
That one's skidded. Hurried the batsman. And Mohamed Amir really bending his back on that occasion. That's what you expect from him. Employs experience.
Some swing, good work by the wicketkeeper. Azam Khan diving away.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Azam Khan, my goodness.
What do you expect? He's Moin Khan's son.
I know, but he's not Moin Khan. Outstanding. I mean, look, with due respect, looking at his structure, I mean, the way he moved so quickly and got across, it was brilliant.
Tumped away. Andrew Russell gets going very early in this game.
Oh, he wrenched it, didn't he? He hit the ball with all the disdain and contempt in the world. Wow. Flatter than flat, that six was.
Flat battered, it hardly went off the ground. I mean, it didn't go high. It really didn't go high. Normally, it would be very high and over the ground. It's so flat. Very nearly hit those boundary boards. But good start, very good start. It's a 6. So already 7 runs of 2 balls.
Well, although it's a 5-over affair, we hope that you've gone onto your My 11 Circle app and picked your favorite players, your fantasy team. Andrew Russell should be in that squad. Giving himself room. Another boundary. This is Russell's style of batting in T20s.
Took a lot of pace on the ball. He was looking to bowl the change up. It's just that Russell anticipated it very well. He just opened that front foot, waited for it, and then with that large gap, the length allowed him to play that shot.
He psyched out the bowler, didn't he? He knew it's going to be a slow delivery. He was ready for it. He was into the position quickly and executed it with authority. He's hot at the moment.
It was a My 11 Circle champion shot, I'll tell you. It was such a champion shot because he read it well. The anticipation was good. He was waiting.
Just have a look how he opens up a bit, Andrew Russell. That front foot just goes a little bit wider. And he goes again. Bat on ball and it flies all the way for a 6.
Or if the batsman is given the license to go after the bowler, you have to feel for the bowlers, and especially when Andre Russell is batting.
Well, is his coming events casting shadows? They've got, what, 17 runs of 4 balls? By the looks of it, they might get more than 20 runs. So, well, we are in for some real entertainment.
And it's not Bam Bam stuff. He's watching the ball closely. He's getting into good positions very early. And that's why he's been able to execute some breathtaking strokes. Andre Russell.
Gentlemen, spare a thought for the bowlers.
Ball getting wet, flat wicket, and then bowling to Andre Russell. You have to feel for the bowlers.
2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle, a deep mid wicket, a wide third man. Wide signal. Will have to reload.
Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide.
What was Amir complaining about? He knew it was a wide. I think he tried. He really tried to get in a dot ball.
Maybe he was making a case for himself that since Andre Russell backed away from the stumps, but didn't impress the umpire at all.
3 boundaries for Andre Russell in this first over. Remember, it's a 5 overs per innings affair.
Easy as you like. And it's another My 11 Circle championship.
Did we have rain? Did we ever have rain here? Look at the pace of the outfield. Man, it's just flying. It's just flying off the bat. We were talking about 3 hours of solid rain. But this outfield, it may look a little bit damp, but it is traveling.
And you can understand what Mohamed Amir is trying to do. He's trying to go just within that tram line through the offside so that Russell can't reach the ball. He responds well, just presents the face of the bat and beats the fielder in that sweeper boundary. So that's good cricket all around.
How heavy is the bat? He just guided the ball, didn't he?
22 already from this over. Final delivery. And it goes for 4. How unfortunate.
Most expensive over of the tournament so far. 26 of the over. The first.
हदीस है कि कलौंजी में है हर मर्ज की शिफा. हिमानी ब्लैक सीड ऑयल. Heal with nature.
Well, the hierarchy, the management, they look a little bit shell-shocked. 26 runs in the first over. Asitha Fernando, a young, quick, 22 games, 26 wickets. Spoken about his potential, spoken about what is expected of him. Again, we've spoken about how important this tournament is. Another learning curve for him. 5-over game, how do you bowl? What do you do?
Will he learn or will he be scarred? He's only 23 years old, but I guess as a cricketer, the bad experiences strengthens your resolve. Here he is, first delivery. Goes for a wide and add 4.
I think every bad experience is a good teacher. It teaches you, it just makes you better. So I believe that youngsters like Asitha are bound to benefit immensely out of this.
This is Russell in the first over. 26 runs coming from it. He's just clearing that front foot to give himself room to access the ball through the onside, through the offside, using the pace.
हिमानी कोकोनट ऑयल जिसके रोजाना इस्तेमाल से मिले बालों को अंदर से मजबूती और रहे स्ट्रॉन्ग. मेरी फैमिली का खास सीक्रेट.
And most importantly, use the angle. That's very. That's in the air. A lot of confidence.
Milinda Siriwardana, the catcher, that was a very good catch. It was running away from him. He had to come around.
You spoke about this being a learning experience. This will do a wealth of good for Fernando, getting a wicket in his first over in a pressure situation. Wow, that's excellent. Exactly what the My 11 Circle LPL is meant to do for the young Sri Lankan players. Akila de Silva goes without scoring, 31 for 1. Which has allowed Andre Russell to get strike as they crossed. Wide. And that's not a bad plan, as I mentioned earlier, to Russell, because he thrives on that bottom hand to tug the ball to leg. This was a wicket.
Here, take a look at the catch. Siriwardana had to remember, he had to keep an eye on the boundary line. That's what's difficult. He'll have to make sure that he stays inside the line, keep his eyes on the ball.
And the best thing he did over there, when he caught that one, he kept his balance on the right-hand side. That's why he stayed. Oh, that's a big hit. Another 6. Deliveries into bad ones. His scoring options. Another one. Flat batted it. And another my 11 circle. Champion boundary.
This cricket suits you guys, the West suits you guys so well. Shorter the game is, you guys just love it, don't you?
You're sure right, Roshan. And that's because of the physical power that you see from guys like Andre Russell. The fact that West Indies team in the T20 format, they have a high percentage of boundaries when they bat.
Roshan, were you complimenting or?
My 11 circle, champion fan of the day on your screen, enjoying the match on his phone. And if you want to be one of them, make your team on My 11 circle and play with the champions, just like Andre Russell.
In the process, he broke his bat and got a new one. Must be heavier. Must be heavier. Because the last stroke bounced within the boundary line. He's not happy about that. He wanted it to go for a 6.
We'll find the fielder. Oh my God! And he fumbles. Well.
Well, it's about minimizing the damage in a 5-over game. Now, had that been 1 run, he would have been so happy. We were complimenting Siriwardana for the outstanding catch. And look what happens.
Well, that ball was traveling. I think he lost his balance. Overran. Didn't amuse the bowler at all.
It's moments like that adds insult to injury, especially when the opposition batting is dominating. You need your fielders to support the bowlers. Haven't seen that yet from the Gladiators. Goes straight and goes long. One bounce into the boundary. Russell on fire. End of the power play overs. It's 52 for 1.
मेरी हर शाम का आगाज होता है हिमानी हर्बल टी से, जिससे मिले रिफ्रेशिंग फील।
Look at that scorecard. 52 for 1 in just 2 overs. Remember, it's a 5-over per team affair. Truncated game because of the rains that we've experienced from the umpire at the end of the power play. Munchikome, a flavored rice cracker to enjoy and enrich yourself. Someone is taking 2 packs home.
Might be his dinner.
We all enjoy a snacking moment.
I
Roshan.
love it. I love it. Munchie is a brilliant brand. Mohammad Shiraz. Well, look. He's quite green as a cricketer. Very, very young. He's seen two illustrious colleagues going for 26 runs in an over. But that's a good start. That is a very good start. Going full and just outside the off stump.
Was a Yorker length and at the same time cramped the batsman who was looking to heave the ball on the onside. That's a good start to the over and under pressure.
Edged away, fortuitous boundary. It's raining boundaries in this innings. Colombo Kings on fire with the bat.
It doesn't matter how it comes, as long as it comes. It could be off the middle of the bat, or it could be an inside edge. All they want in 5 overs is value. Value for their shots.
Things not going the way for the Gold Gladiators bowlers. Just a single. 5 runs from the over so far.